Here we go. Hello. No, it's stuck. Oh. Let's go. Oh, it's hot. Okay. Two-step verification. It's me. There we go. Testing. Oh, whoops. Welcomes. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. It's been a while. Okay, here we go. Enter our name. So, hello everyone, welcome. It's Pimp. I am going to be playing Professor Layton and the Curious Village. I don't know if people know these games. This is a game from I think 2007 or 8. I think 2007 or 6 maybe. Anyway, Professor Layton is like a puzzle adventure game series, and I used to play it so much when I was a kid. And I am here to relive the stories and see if I still got it. So, here we go. I'm playing through an emulator, so the sound may be
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
There we go. So as you can see...
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
This is a Nintendo DS game. So the left screen is the top screen, the right screen is the bottom screen. Yeah. So we have Luke, the assistant of the professor. And we have the professor himself.
Luke, my boy. Do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that?
I do remember this sounding way better.
Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best.
Quick pause. You cannot see my cursor, so I'm gonna try and fix that.
To explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away. Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least. The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village. To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate.
Okay.
Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple. But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed. It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing, until its mention in the...
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death.
I hope you guys can't hear my blower. It's too hot in here. I'm turning red. I'm starting to sweat, so
What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
It certainly sounds like you two would have got along, Professor. By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery. Something.
Oh, I was adjusting the volume. I'm sorry.
Well, our first step is getting to town.
This is all so exciting. I hope St Mystere...
I don't know if the game is progressing for you guys as well.
Detective Hershel Layton.
Can someone tell me? I don't know. Wait.
Oh, Luke,
I gotta check it myself.
I am no detective.
Let me see. Can someone tell me? I don't know. Wait. No, it's not moving. It is not moving.
Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate the situation. It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
And you immediately decided to take her up on her request?
Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
If you say so, Professor.
Why don't you follow? Come on.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
Right you are, Professor. What in the...
Our first puzzle.
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test.
Come on, dude. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? Let me see.
We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village. She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune.
I fixed it. Let's go. Okay, we have movement now.
I'll do my best. A puzzle like this should be no problem for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
Very well then, Luke. I'll leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for things to come.
Okay, let's go. Our first puzzle. Let's see what we have. Where's the village? My village is on a road that leads to no other village. I look forward to seeing you there. Use your stylus to draw a circle around the right village, then touch submit. So it's an easy one. This one leads to this village, so these are out. This one to this one, so it's this. Oh, this one. Great drawing skills. Let's go.
Well, here's my guess.
We got our first puzzle correct.
Apprentice saves the day.
I'm not gonna read the explanation unless I need to. This wasn't a hard
Here
puzzle.
we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
Huh? Professor? Do you mean to say you've already worked out the village's location?
I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic
Oh.
puzzle like that.
It's broken again. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Bum bum bum. Only been streaming for a few minutes already. Need to fix my stream stuff. Okay. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Let's see if this helps. There we go. That took a while, but it's fixed. It is fixed. You have arrived at the curious village. Oh, I forgot. I have no. This should help. Now there is sound again. Oh my god, I'm messing up so bad. Everything looks okay now. Oh, interesting. It appears that this drawbridge is the entrance to the village. And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor? Oh, look over there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us. Tap an area to investigate. Not even the Layton mobile could make it across the river, huh? But of course, much as I adore the contraption, it is just a car after all. Let's see what he has to say. Good day, sir. We'd very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please drop the bridge for us? Do I look like the sort to go dropping the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders? You've got a lot of nerve. Wait, I'm adjusting the volume again. There we go. Okay. We received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. I don't suppose that changes things, does it? From Lady Dahlia? Well then, I'd love to lower the bridge for you smarty pants. But the engine is broken and I can only move this blasted bridge with the hand crank. There's all these infernal slots I could put the crank in. There we go. But I ain't got a clue which one to use. So brain box, you got any idea which one is the right one? So this is how the game goes. It's adventure and then you get a puzzle. This is a world of puzzles. There's no way to lower the bridge and get across without inserting the crank into the correct slots. Choose the slot that fits the crank shown below. Oh, okay. This one's on a point, this one is... Not this one, not this one. This is the only option.
That should do it. Another
Hell
puzzle
yeah.
solved.
Nice job, now drop that bridge. That'll do it. Hold on a second, I'll let her down. I'm gonna say it again. I just don't feel right about letting outsiders into St Mystere. But if you're Lady Dahlia's guest, I guess I'd better. At least give her my regards, you hear? Puzzle 2 solved. There we go. Yes, we finally arrived in St Mystere. I'm so excited, I wonder what mysteries await us here. Hahaha, well Luke, we'll find out soon enough. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings. Okay, I'm gonna go over this. This is how to walk and stuff, but I know how to walk and stuff, so... yeah, tap the shoe and go on, okay. Let's see, old lady. Oh hello, pleasure to meet you. Welcome to St Mystere, where our local export is the puzzle. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you earn a set number of picarats. The more picarats a puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. They say lovely things happen when you gather enough picarats. Imagine that, a reward for solving puzzles. For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer. Okay. New puzzle. Strange hats. These 4 top hats are all the same height, but the length of each brim is different. In other words, the hats are equally tall, but vary in width. One of these 4 hats has a brim and height that are the same length. Which hat is it? Not this one, that's too short, that's too long. I don't know, A or C maybe. It's kind of an optical illusion thingy. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, let's think. A? I'm just gonna guess. It's either one of those, I think. A. I'm gonna guess
There
A.
we go.
Let's go.
Another puzzle solved.
Oh my god. That's right. This is a very famous optical illusion. So, C was not much difference though. Oh, bravo! I think you've got the hang of this. If you try your options one by one, you'll eventually find the answer. However, you also encounter lots of puzzles that can be solved by simply trying all the answers. If you answer incorrectly, the picarets you can earn from a puzzle decrease. Stuff, It goes to show you how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well then, best of luck to you. I'll be rooting for you too. She's nice. She's nice. What does he have to say? I recognize some characters. I don't know if I'll remember any puzzles. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Station. Hehehe. What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to St Mystere, eh? The name's Station Scarfen. Oh, because he has a mustache and a scarf. And I've got some advice for you. Tap that barrel back there with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it. This one? Oh, hint coins. Felt good, didn't it? Around these parts, that's what we call a hint coin. When you find yourself up against a really tough puzzle, you'll want a hint. Trust me on this one, fellows. And it's just those times when you want to use a hint coin to purchase a hint. I bet you think puzzles will be a breeze now, eh? Think again, there are a limited number of hint coins in this village, so don't go wasting coins on any old riddles. Because if you do, when you come across a real stumper, you'll be sorry. Really sorry. Mind you, hint coins won't always be hidden inside barrels. Check any objects that seem suspicious. Got all that? Good. Be seeing you around. Thank you, Station. Okay. Hint coins? Any? No hint coins? Nowhere? I got one. Okay. I do not see the arrows to move. I have to blindly guess where I can go. Interesting. I've been thinking, Professor, shouldn't we be keeping a record of our investigation? You've brought up a very good point, Luke. Let me explain how to go about saving your game. Okay. Yes. Okay. We don't need that explanation. Here we are. Make your way to Reynold Manor on the east side of the village. Save. Yes. Here we go. Village Square. Okay. Why don't we see what Professor... Wait, why don't we see what that person has to say first? Okay, Luke. I'll talk to him. Oh, hello, I'm Percy, St Mystere's unofficial rider-in-residence. Reynold Manor, you ask? Head up that road to the right, it's immense, so you'll know it when you see it. Oh my god. But before you go, why not try your hand at this puzzle I thought up? See if you can work out which house is mine from the instructions I give you. I'll even sweeten the deal for you. If you manage to solve this puzzle, I'll tell you about this village. So how about it? You will try, won't you? After all, a rider is nothing without an audience. You get the gist of how this game works now. We got puzzles. Can you find my house? Go out the front door of my place and turn left. At the first junction you come across, take a right, turn right again at the following junction, and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. So that's north. The sun rises in the west. So turn left. Turn left. And okay, so walk out of a house. I gotta end on the right side, so I gotta go left, left, and then I'm at the house. So there's only one option. This one. Right?
That should do it.
Nice.
Another puzzle solved.
Take a right next junction. Yeah, good. Okay, yeah. We don't need to know all that stuff. Impressive, I thought I'd set out quite a puzzle, but you made short work of it. Now for that gossip I promised you, the Reynolds family owns all of the land this village is built upon. I hear they own all the buildings too. I suppose you could say this village belongs to the Reynolds. They have a lot of power, but one of them is dead. Well, that's all from me for now. But rest assured that next time I'll have a harder puzzle for you. Okay, thank you, good sir. I was looking for hint coins. The clock tower looks rather worse for wear. Speaking of clocks, I've got just a puzzle for you. Okay. An ordinary analog clock has two hands. Long hand moving faster around the face of the clock. Assuming that this clock keeps perfect time, how many times will the long and short hands pass over each other between 12 noon and 12 midnight? Oh god. Okay, passes once, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Times.
How does this sound?
Oh.
I'm
Incorrecto.
so embarrassed.
Try again, it's easy if you try it for real, but think carefully about the question. I know. It's gotta be 10. It's not gonna count the first
How does
and the
this
last
sound?
one because they don't pass. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That's right, the hands pass over each other 10 times. If you think about it, the answer is obvious, but you might have been tricked by the question. I was. The hands pass over each other once an hour, but since they start and end directly on top of each other, it doesn't count as a pass, okay? Sure, buddy. Precisely the answer I was looking for, Luke. Well done, my boy. Hint coin. There we go. Good guess. Nice. Professor, look at that man standing in the streets. He's blocking the path up to Reynolds Manor. How terribly rude. Perhaps he'll move for us, but I have a feeling he has no intention of doing anything of the sort. He's gonna give us a puzzle. Let's see what he has to say. Hold up, I've never seen you two here before. What's a couple of new faces like yourselves doing here? We're here by invitation of the Reynolds. Now if you'll excuse us, we have business through the gates. Business with the Reynolds? Is that so? Something strange here. Yeah, you're a fishy pair. I don't trust you, that's for sure, but I'll let you pass if you can solve this riddle. See, just to warn you, it's a tough one. It's not gonna be easy, is it? No way. Definitely not gonna be easy. Come on, man. Lightweights. Here we have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. So using the scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights lighter than the rest. So which of the weights light one. Okay. So 7 or 8 is light. With 8 small weights that all look the same, although one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter. So 7 or 8 is lighter, and now we just need to see which one. 8. Right?
There we go.
That's how a scale works. Yes, there we go. I got lucky. I put on the 8
Critical thinking is
first.
the key to success.
That's right, to solve this puzzle with no guesswork, you must load 3 weights on each side of the scale for your first measurement. I did too, so I had to do guesswork. If you manage to get that far, the rest is easy. Okay, that's true. Lucky guess. Hey, not half bad, pretty sharp bunch, aren't ya? A pair of good sharp apples, the two of you. So have we satisfied you? Maybe pass now. Of course, you can pass. Move along, and you better make sure to give my regards to Lady Dahlia. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna look up my own live stream to make sure that the sound is good, that the game's not too loud when I'm talking. So, 2 seconds. Good sharp apples, the two of you. So have we satisfied you? Maybe pass now. Of course, you can pass. Move along. You better make sure to give my regards to Lady Dahlia. Okay, hold on. I'm pause. I'm gonna look up my top of each other. It doesn't count as a pass. Okay. That's good enough for me. So, on we go. I remember this creepy dude. Hello, good sir. Ramon. And just who might you be? My name is Layton, and this is my assistant Luke, who received an invitation to visit Reynold Manor. Ah, yes. We've all been expecting you, Professor Layton. But you'll have to excuse my skepticism. I can't trust anyone these days, you know. For all I know, you could be just another hooligan in the top hat. So how do I know you're the real Layton? Did you hear that, Professor? The nerve of this fellow. Surely you aren't going to go through with this after an insult like that. Now, Luke, settle down. Sir, are you saying that you'd like to test me to see if I'm the real Professor Layton? Precisely, Professor Layton. Now, if you don't mind, would you please solve this puzzle for me? Another puzzle. Wolves and chicks. Okay, 3 wolves change. At least one animal on the raft in order for it to move. If more wolves and chicks stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks and you'll have to start over. Can be accomplished in as few as 11 moves. Let's see if I can... No! I messed up. Okay. I think I got it. In 11 moves. Let's go. Second try. That's not too bad. Okay.
Another puzzle solved.
Well done. 11 trips. Do excuse my earlier rudeness. Let me show you the manor. Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone, I was under the impression that Lady Dahlia was the only person expecting me. Right this way, please. No. I don't know where the arrows are. I can see them. Oh, look at those flowers. They sure are pretty. Indeed they are. I'm sure someone put a lot of work into them. That reminds me. Would you like to hear a puzzle about growing flowers? You bet, Professor. Let's hear it. So there are hidden puzzles as well. Farm work. Alfred and Roland have been hired by a farm to sow flower seeds. They have been assigned a 4-hectare plot of land and split it in half, so they can work independently. Roland starts from the east and Alfred from the west. Alfred can plow their land at a rate of 20 minutes per hectare. Roland takes 40 minutes to plow, but sows wheat at 3 times the speed. If sowing seeds on the 40-hectare plots pays 100, how much money should go to Roland? Now, I know from experience from all the Layton games that there is a tricky thing about the puzzles. You see all the red stuff on the left, all the red stuff about speed and all that other stuff. But right here in normal black it says, so they can work independently after they split it in half. Now, if I do half of the work, I want to get paid half of the money.
I think I've got it.
I remember
I've solved it.
being a kid and wrecking my brain about some puzzles that just had the answer in the text. So, correct, good thinking, Luke. Thank you. And now we search for the arrow. There it is. Is this the manor, Professor? It's positively gigantic. Just look at the size of it. It certainly seems like we've come to the right place. We made our way to the manor. The Professor and Luke finally arrive at the Reynold Manor. Let's head in, shall we? Yes, sir. Coin? Okay. Hello, little man. Matthew, welcome to Reynold Manor. Thank you for coming. I am Matthew, butler and servant to the Reynold family. Everyone is waiting upstairs for you. But before you go, I have a message from Lady Dahlia. She has requested that you take a look at this puzzle. Please do not be taken aback. My lady has the strangest sense of propriety sometimes. Okay, we can move the match. Go to the puzzle. One poor pooch. The matches below are arranged in the shape of a dog. This poor little dog was just minding his own business when a car came barreling down the road and ran him over. Move two matches to change the picture so that it shows the dog after the accident. I remember this one. This is one of the puzzles I remember, so I know how to solve it. Yeah.
Luke, here's my answer.
It's crazy. It's been 10
Every puzzle
years
has an answer.
since I've played this game, or more even. I was just a little kid and I do remember this puzzle. That's absolutely correct. My accommodations, sir. Again, I do apologize for the strangeness of the request. Now please, walk this way. We mustn't keep Lady Dahlia and company waiting. Okay. Take us with. Oh. Oh, you can't hide from me. Ah. Oh. Puzzle, maybe? Bookshelves seem to line every wall of this estate. The Baron must have been quite the avid reader. It is important to keep your mind sharp, Luke, so why don't you give this puzzle a go? Hidden puzzle. 4 digits. A, B, C, and D are single-digit numbers. The following equations can all be made with these numbers. Find the values and put them in A, B, C, D. Okay. So 4A is D. We'll do it like this. A. Oh god. A. B. C. And D. So D is 4A. That makes this 4A. So -1, so C is 3A. So this is 3A. So divided by A. So 3, and C is 6, A is 2, so 2, 3, 6, 2 times 4 is 8. 2, 3, 6, oh god, 8, no, I said 8, there we go, 2, 3, 6, 8. Let's see if my math skills still pay off. Let's go.
Professor, I've solved it!
Professor! We don't need the explanation. How did you like the puzzle, Luke? I hope it has prepared you for tackling more difficult puzzles. I don't want to do a lot of math puzzles though. There are math puzzles and I don't like them. Some portraits of maybe a parent? Professor, look at these paintings on the wall. Creepy old man. It's a very nice portrait, isn't it? I bet that's the late Baron Reynolds pictured here. But what about this one, Professor? Who could this pretty girl be? The two portraits are next to each other, so they're likely family. She's probably the Baron's daughter. That's exactly right, sir. You are looking at the portrait of Flora, the late Baron's daughter. Pardon me for asking, but I couldn't help but notice your keen interest in arts. Would you care to take this old frame with you? It used to hold the most wonderful painting. However, all that's left of it now is this small painting scrap. Okay. Piece of that old painting then, how interesting. Up the stairs.
You must be Professor Layton, I presume. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Nice
Oh
noise.
no, the pleasure's all mine.
Okay. Honestly, why am I constantly surrounded by incompetence? This is a disaster. Oh, whatever's the matter. Oh, this is simply terrible. My dear sweet baby, my Claudia. Your Claudia? Sweet, sweet Claudia, my little honeykins, my smoochy pie, my baby. Matthew! Let's talk to the big guy. You're Professor Layton, yes? My name is Gordon, the Baron's brother and one of those who requested your services. I'd like to explain our situation further, but right now it's probably best to do as Lady Dahlia says. Okay. Who's this guy? The name's Simon. I'm Baron Reynolds' nephew. My father is the little brother of Gordon there. Or rather he was until he kicked the bucket, as they say. But I digress. So you're the famous Professor Layton. I thought you'd have more presence. Well, never mind that. I take it you won't mind if I throw a puzzle your way. It shouldn't prove difficult for a man of your ability. Sure. If you're as good as they say, this shouldn't amount to much more than a distraction. Yes. Give it to me, I'll solve it. Arcane line. Fuck. Nah, dude. As shown in the diagram below, you have a corner of a circle. Within the circle is a rectangle ABCD, which touches the edge around the circle at point D. Assuming that point B is located at the center of the circle, how long is the diagonal line AC? So now this is 10. Oh. This is 5. I do not know what this is. I don't know. I still know the... How do you say it in English? Pythagorean theory or something? AC squared is AB squared plus BC squared. But I don't think they're gonna put that in. So this is 10 all the way. This means this is 10. Okay, so listen up. Point B to D should be 10 because it's the radius of the circle, yeah? And if this is a rectangle, which I think it is, it should be, then AC is BD, right?
Luke, here's my answer.
It is. Oh god.
Every puzzle
I'm not
has an
looking
answer.
forward to all the math puzzles. Yeah, it's exactly as we said. Ho ho, it appears that you're a real deal, Professor. I apologize for doubting you there. It seems you've quite a mind for puzzles. A lesser man than I might consider jealousy to be a reasonable response. I think you should listen to Lady Dahlia. Okay, I will. Not. I will listen to my homeboy Matthew. My lady, what is it? What in the world happened? My little Claudia got scared and ran off. Didn't you see her dart out of the room? I must have missed her. I'm terribly sorry, my lady. Oh, you're just useless, aren't you? I know why I'm yawning so much. I must be tired. Oh, you're just useless, aren't you, Professor? You didn't see which way my baby ran off to, did you? Your baby, madam? If you are referring to that white cat, I saw it run out that door a moment ago. What? And you simply stood there and let her escape? Well, she is a cat. They are animals, after all, and animals must run about from time to... You fool! She is not just a cat, she has a name, and that name is Claudia Reynolds. She is a delicate flower, and she is simply a mess when I'm not close by to comfort her. Matthew, I need you to find Claudia and bring her back immediately. About this little inheritance problem of yours, Lady Dahlia. That can wait. Can't you see that we have a more pressing concern on our hands at the moment? You could have stopped her and you didn't, so you have a responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back. Sending the professor off to find a silly cat, the nerve, who do you think you are? Haha, it's fine, Luke. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. It does seem we let Claudia run off. Madam, if you'll excuse us, we have a cat to track down. Thank you. Oh. My Claudia is such a delicate flower, even the coarse outdoor air might prove too much for her. Oh, come on. Lady Dahlia's cat has escaped. Search St Mystere for the runaway feline. Save. Yes. Nice. There she is. Professor, there she is. Oh, look. Drat, she ran off. We can't stop now. Let's give chase, Luke. A mystery person? Cough, hack, blast that burns. It looks like the engine blew out. So this is St Mystere, the famed stomping ground of the late Baron Augustus Reynolds. I wonder what kind of tricks the old man set up in this village before he shuffled off. Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy, you just wait. All the treasure you seek will be mine. Yeah. Okay. So there is a different chronological order to the games compared to their release, but I'm gonna play them on release because you will see the difference. You will see the quality of life during the games get better and better, and you know, it's not as nice to go from a good game to a less good looking game, you know what I mean? We find some new stuff. There's something I find very charming about this chair that reminds me, have you heard this one before? Let me see, which chair? A new multi-purpose event hall has been built in the center of your town. It will be used for everything from concerts to sporting events to conventions. With the hall complete, it is time to order the chairs. 5 chair designs labeled ATE are being considered, but of all the designs, only 1 chair is completely suitable for the hall. Seems pretty obvious. E. It's the only stackable one.
Well, here's my guess.
That wasn't such a hard puzzle.
Professor, I've solved it!
Yeah, it's stackable. Nice. Let's see what else is in here. Ores. How does this light up? Oh, it's a puzzle. Whoops. Look here, my boy. These extinguished candles reminded me of a simply wonderful puzzle. How many are left? 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows in through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back on the candles later. Oh my god. Checking back on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window, assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles. How many candles do we have left in the end? I got 7. Then minus 3 is still 7.
How does this sound?
No.
I've let you down, Professor.
Too bad. Think about the problem one more time. The puzzle asks you to work out how many candles you have left in the end, but what does that actually mean? Okay, I see what you're doing. This is one of those puzzles that I said, like, with the answers, like, underneath. So the wind blows out 3 candles. So 1, 2, 3 candles. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are going to stay burning and they're gonna melt. So if he doesn't relight them, there's still 3 of them left.
I got it!
Should have thought of that sooner though. That's correct. Yeah, there's 3 of them didn't melt. Excellent work, my boys. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious too. Delving too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions. No more hints. gold coins. Okay, I guess not. Outside. Again, I do not see the arrows. I don't know why. Okay, it's on the left. I do not know why, but hey, you two, help me out here, would ya? I'm in a real pickle. What seems to be the problem, sir? Some fool went and raised the bridge while I was on my break. Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, that scoundrel made off with my only bridge crank. Oh dear, so you mean to say... That's right, until that thing turns up, no one is getting in or out of the village. Nice news. I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm too furious to get anything done. What kind of person would do something like this anyway? Oh yeah, I found this in the streets while I was looking for my crank. Got any idea what it is? You got a strange gizmo. Okay, so... in my briefcase, in the menu... oh, there's a cat. You have all these things. You can go to a journal, which is basically a logbook about everything, but I'm not gonna read any of that. The mysteries is interesting. It's about all the different mysteries that we found. We got a puzzle next, the save. Now we got gizmos, painting, and something else. Those are like the extras, the extra things you can do. Gizmos you've gathered. You can build something. Okay. That's all there is to it. Painting. Just a piece of painting. Okay. I have no clue. We don't have enough pieces. We'll come back later. There she is. Claudia, please. Aha, fluffy purple bow, sullen expression. No doubt about it. That's Claudia. Well spotted, Luke. Now we've located her. The question at hand is how to go about catching her. Leave this one to me, Professor. Ah, yes, I'd forgotten what you have that you have a way with animals. Well, go right ahead then. Here, Claudia. Here, girl. She mad. Hey. Look, are you alright? Oh, he got scratches on his face. I'm sorry I wasn't much help, Professor. She's much feistier than I imagined. A new guy? Hello, good sir. Dikion. Yeah, I saw that cat. She almost scratched your eye out. Help catch her, you say? Thanks, but no thanks. I like living. Did you see that ferocious beast? I'm not going anywhere near her. Could you at least tell us in which direction she ran off? I saw that killer scurry off westward. She had fangs the size of daggers. West. Nice. Oh, I almost forgot. We ought to visit the local inn and see if we can procure some rooms for the night. Sounds good to me, Professor. I was certain I saw an inn near the entrance to the village, just south of the square we're in. Let's head over right now and see if we can arrange some lodging. Oh, okay then. Wait, no. I saw an arrow for a second. Look. For some reason they're invisible. I don't know why. Hello, madam. I'm gonna steal some coins and then I'm gonna order a room. Look, a hidden puzzle. Oh god. Again? 112, my beloved? A work from a famous artist was recently discovered. The painting is a self-portrait of the painter in his later years and is entitled My Beloved. Assuming the artist wasn't a huge narcissist and referring to himself, his beloved should appear in the painting somewhere. Can you find his beloved? I see you.
Well, here's my guess.
Again, not the first Layton game I've played.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
There's a lot of these kind of puzzles. Easy peasy. Now let's go and find and solve some more puzzles. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the inn at St Mystere. We're the only inn in the village, you know. You see, visitors to our little village are quite rare. Ah, good day, madam. We seek lodging for the night. Do you have any vacant rooms we could rent? Oh my stars, what terrible timing. We're currently remodeling all of our guest rooms. The only rooms left are in the attic, but if you don't mind that, I'll make sure you're very comfortable. I do hope you'll stay with us. It's been a while since a fine gentleman such as yourself stayed with us. The rooms are not very big, but I'll make sure they sparkle. Can you come back in a bit? Oh, and I'll do my best to get 2 normal rooms ready for you as soon as possible. Oh, thank you, but you needn't trouble yourself on my behalf. As long as I have a bed to sleep in, I'm satisfied. Ah, yes, about that. Oh, terrible luck, you see, all the beds are out being refinished. But don't worry, Mama Beatrice will take good care of you too. I'll even drop the nightly rates. There's no bed. And the third option, the inn. So I gotta rearrange their rooms. Lekker stoel. It's gotta be for Layton. Looks nog een lekker stoel. We better get back to searching for Claudia, Professor. Yes, indeed, Luke. He seems angry. See what he has to say. Maybe he got attacked by a cat. Oh, I've just had it this time. I think I'm going to explode. Like a water balloon filled with rage. What's that? Why am I angry, you ask? Why am I angry? Let me in here, will you? There are 3 idiots in the village, and we just can't stand each other. It's so bad that none of us would... It's so bad and none of us want to see each other's ugly faces, but St Mystere isn't a big place, right? Sometimes we cross paths on the way to work, and just like that, bam, time for a screaming match. I really wish we could find a way to stop bumping into each other in the mornings. Hang on. You look like you've got a good head on your shoulders. Do me a favor. Hang on. Do me a favor and help me out. Okay, let's... Oh my god. Unfriendly commute. Draw a path between each man's home and his work by connecting matching blocks. The catch is that these men can't stand each other, so you have to make sure that none of the paths touch. To make a path, all you need to do is tap a block and start drawing. Okay, and welcome! And yes, Professor Layton indeed. I love the series. It's been a while. I don't know what this is. That's not supposed to be here, but I'm playing on an emulator on my PC, so enjoy. Let's see. It's been years since I've played this, so just as good as when I quit. Okay. Oh, I see the problem. Okay. So A and C gotta go on the outside. There's no other way, right? Hmm. Good game choice for sure. Yeah, it's great. I loved those games as a kid, and I'm gonna test if I'm still as good in puzzles and mathematical questions as I am now. I don't think so, but we'll see. There's no... Is there no way for me to go around though? Hmm. This... No. That cuts out D. No, oh god. This is tougher than I expected. I gotta go for a few seconds. I'm getting a phone call. 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I have returned. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am back. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I think I got it. There we go.
There we go.
Oh! Nice.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Hell yeah. There we go. Oh, thanks a million. I can finally get to work without blowing my top. I really mean it. You're a lot brighter than you look, Polly. Oh yeah, let me cue you in. See that big old mess of a tower beyond the village square? Take a tip from me. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay away from that thing. Alright, and I'm off. Thanks again, Choom. No gizmo. See what the inn has to say. You can place furnishing. Okay. So we can style the rooms. Yes. Okay, thank you. Fine piece. Okay, so it was the right thing to give him the stool. 15 found, 15 sold. Let's go. Hello, ma'am. I'm sorry to trouble you, madam, but have you seen a white cat run by? A white cat? Ah yes, it ran over that way towards the park. And what, may I ask, are you planning on doing with it once you find it? We are going to take it back to Lady Dahlia. It's her cat and she's asked us to bring it back to her. Haha, you're going to try and catch that cat barehanded. Oh, good heavens. That's a bit naive, don't you think? Listen here, cats love treats, so try luring it over with some food. What do you suggest? I've got some old fish bones around here that I'm sure the little thing would go wild over. I'd be happy to give them to you if you solve this puzzle for me. Okay, ma'am, I will help you. Pigpen partitions. 7 prize-winning pigs are lazing about in a pen. To make sure that the pigs don't fight with each other, you've decided to section off the pen with 3 ropes. Can you hitch the ropes up to some posts down below and separate all the pigs from each other? Okay.
That should do
Should
it.
be fine. Let's go.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yes. Look at the poor one in the middle. He has no moving space. I must say, I'm very impressed. Here you go then, some fish bones as promised. Good luck with that cat. You got some fish bones. Okay. Adria. Teehee, that guy gets so worked up that he turns red like a tomato. He looks so silly. That was it. That was all. There she is. That filthy jar reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Bottle full of germs. A glass jar holds a single germ. After 1 minute, the germ splits into 2 germs. 1 minute after that, the 2 germs each split again, forming a total of 4 germs. Continuing at this rate, a single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long in minutes would it take to fill the jar if you had started with 2 germs? 1, it splits, and then it splits again. Takes 1 hour. 1 minute after, 2 split again. So each minute they split. So it's 60 minutes, 60 splits. But we start with 2, now with 1. So each minute again they split. But the volume stays the same. So we just win a minute then. Because the jar is the same size. We just need to wait a minute less.
How does this sound?
Nice.
I did it!
The answer is 59 minutes. Takes 1 minute for a single germ to split into 2. Therefore, starting with 2 germs instead of 1 only saves you 1 minute. There we go. Spot on. Excellent job. This jar is quite nice. Actually, why don't we take it with us? But my boy, it's covered in grime. What's this? Something's hidden inside the jar. I think you're right. Look, reach a hand in and see what's inside, will you? Painting scrap. New piece of the painting. Nice. Professor, there she is. Quickly then, use the fish bones. Here, Claudia, come here, girl. Meow. Oh, look how happy she is. We've done it, Professor. Here she comes. Excellent. Now we can head back to the Reynolds Manor. Meow. Nice. And we found the feline. Having successfully caught Claudia, Professor Layton and Luke decide to head back to Reynolds Manor. Are you becoming accustomed to moving around and investigating St Mystere? Here's some advice to keep your investigation running smoothly. Some puzzles will disappear from their location in the village as the story progresses. But there's no need to worry. Most of the unsolved puzzles are sent to Granny Riddleton's shack in the village square. Visit often to track down puzzles you passed up and work towards completing every puzzle in the game. I just might. Juicy pictures and 5-card shuffle. We missed 2 puzzles. Something doesn't seem quite right, Professor. Professor! Oh, it's simply awful. Come quickly, please. What's the matter, Matthew? If you're worried about the cat, we've brought her back safe and sound. Oh well, my lady will be very happy to hear that. But this is no time to worry about a cat. Just hurry upstairs, right this way, please. Shell me. So you're the famous Professor Layton then. The name's Chelmy, Inspector Chelmy. I'm the inspector on this case. Well, I'd hardly call it a case. If this is about Claudia, we've brought her back safe and sound. Oh, Claudia, my baby, Mama missed you so much. Meow. What's this cat doing here? Why on earth would you bring an animal into a crime scene? Have some sense, there's been a crime scene. We were out when this crime took place and don't know what's going on. Could you please fill us in? There's been a murder, Professor. A man was killed here. What? How was murdered? Who was murdered? The victim was a resident of this address, one Simon Reynolds. Oh. Simon is killed. Approximately 2 hours ago, I received a report that a man had collapsed at the Reynolds Manor. Upon arrival at the scene, it was apparent to me that Simon was already dead. I see. In the cause of death? I'm currently conducting an investigation. Oh, okay, I misclicked. I'll just let you know right now, Mr. Layton, I'm looking at you as a potential suspect as well. The rest of the details concerning this investigation are classified. Speaking of the details, who placed the call to the authorities? Are your ears clogged, you deaf? Didn't I just tell you those details are classified, Alright everyone, I'll be taking statements from each of you in the other room. Come in one by one. And let me make this clear, under no circumstances is anyone to leave until I've talked to everyone. Ask about the murder. Hello, how was the murder? Did you do it? Imagine a murder in this very house. It brings a chill to my spine. It does. You're a detective, are you not? Do hurry and find the monster that did this. My good sir, I am no detective. I'm a puzzle master. But I agree, your concerns are certainly warranted. No one is safe until that criminal is behind bars. My sentiments, exactly. I just don't understand it. Simon could be snide, but he wasn't the type to be hated. If the criminal was after my brother's fortune, I could very well be this fiend's next target. You have a point. If we narrow the motive to stealing the Reynolds fortune, there are fewer potential suspects. Good gracious, you don't think I'd do something like this now? Simon and I got along very well. I'll have you know, he wasn't very close to Augustus though. You know, all this talk of families has me contemplating a puzzle I once heard. Imagine you get killed, you come back as a ghost, and you see your uncle, I think it was, your uncle talking to someone about your murder and then going like, oh, I got a puzzle. I got this sweet ass puzzle, dude. 6 brothers have gathered around the table to eat dinner. Let's call them brothers 1 to 6, with 1 being the eldest and 6 the youngest. Each of the brothers is prone to fighting with the sibling directly above and below him in age and can be seated next to either of them. Also, brothers 3 and 5 got into an argument the other day and refused to sit next to each other. Should be it, I think. I see no problem.
I think I've got it!
Nice.
I did it!
Good job. Said the boys are showing. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ah yes, so that's the answer. Thank you for clearing up that puzzle, but we're still no closer to finding Simon's killer. I assure you, I had nothing to do with it. So please go out and find the real murderer. Of course, I understand your position. It appears I am a suspect too. I'll find out what I can. Another strange gizmo. Matthew, did you notice any strange characters around the manor at the time of the incident? Not a soul, I'm afraid. I didn't even know about Master Simon until Inspector Chelmy showed up. And where is Simon's body now? I didn't see this, but I was told that the inspector carried the body out shortly after arriving. I see, but it looks like for the moment we are without a lead on this case. But you know, I found this in the room where Master Simon's body was discovered. A cogwheel? What is this? I'm sorry to say I have no idea, but I thought it might be a clue, so I made sure to hold on to it. cogs. The other lever. There we go. Amazing, it's a cog so small that one could search the room and miss it. Look, it has an engraving. I'm sweating balls in here, dude. Oh no, it's blowing into my mic now. Okay. Yeah, the fan shouldn't be blowing into my mic now. Cog discovery was added to your list of mysteries. A small cog. Now that you mention it, I know a puzzle about an object that almost fits that description. What, are you joking? A puzzle at a time like this? Yeah, see, Luke's the only sane person. There's been a murder, guys. Find the dots. You are holding an 8-pointed shape with a red dot on it. If you hold the shape so that the red dot is in the position shown in diagram A, then flip it over, you'll see a black dot as depicted below. Now assume you are holding the shape as shown on the left side of diagram B. Where will the black dot be when you flip the shape over? So in this picture, the dot is on this side, because we flip it over, and it's here. Which means the same side.
There we go.
These are still the easy puzzles, so should be fine.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Yes! There we go. My apologies, but I'm afraid I don't know anything that would aid your investigation. Not at all, this small cog is more than enough for us to go on. But I do wonder why you're giving this to us. I believe you are a good man, Professor. I am confident you will piece together this puzzle. I appreciate the vote of confidence, Matthew. More straight. Tell me what's up, buddy. Is this everyone who was present at the scene of the crime? I believe we are missing Ramon, sir. Ramon! Where is he and what on earth is he doing? Matthew, fetch Ramon at once. To be honest, my lady, thinking about it, I've not seen Ramon for a few hours now. Why, don't tell me he was murdered as well. No, hold on a moment, he's a suspect too. Perhaps he fled the scene of his crime. Where could he be at a time like this? What if the murderer got Ramon too? Interesting. Wait a moment, Luke. Yes, Professor. There's something I'd like to discuss with Lady Dahlia. It shouldn't take very long at all. She's not here. Hey, where'd Lady Dahlia go? I believe my lady has retired to the adjoining room to relax on her own. She's a strong woman, but it's only natural she'd need to rest after a terrible event like this. Very well then. Would you please let her know that I have something I'd like to talk to her about? But of course, Professor, please wait here. Lady Dahlia might act like an ice cream, but I guess even she was shaken by today's events. Look, if you wish to ever become a true gentleman, you'll need to start showing a little more sensitivity. Oh, of course, Professor. I apologize. That was wrong of me. My lady will see you now. Just head back through that doorway on the left. This one? Oh, it's so much harder if I don't see the arrows. Okay, nothing. Dahlia, what's up? Tell me. Lady Dahlia, I have a deep suspicion this murder is connected to the mystery of the golden apple. What? It's too early to say for sure, but I think that it's highly probable that two matters are linked. And do you think that Ramon is somehow involved in all this? Potentially, yes. However, as of yet, we don't have enough information to draw any solid conclusions. I see. If that's the case, I have a request for you, Professor. Find Ramon and bring him back here to me. It sickens me that I am being considered a suspect in this brutal crime. I must prove my innocence at once. As you wish, Lady Dahlia. We will ask around the village to see what we can find. I appreciate your help, Professor. Well then, I'll be awaiting the good news in the parlor. Okay. Comb St Mystere for clues about Ramon's disappearance. Oh, that's Ramon. The boat guy. No hint coins? It's a photo. Oh, Lady Dahlia with Flora. And oh, it's a lady from the beginning. Look at this picture. What is it, Professor? Oh, isn't that Lady Dahlia? She's holding a baby. That baby must be Baron Reynolds' daughter then. So she the mom? Flora was her name, wasn't it? Gosh, what a cute baby. Lady Dahlia hasn't changed much, has she? You know, Luke, they say that true beauty never ages. I suppose so, Professor, but even so, it makes me wonder. Maybe we can ask Lady Dahlia about it. We will. There she is. Pardon me, but we happened upon an adorable picture of you and your daughter Flora a moment ago. I beg your pardon? The picture of you holding a baby, the one in the next room. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never had any children. Huh? My apologies, madam. I must have been mistaken. At any rate, time is of the essence here. Go and find Ramon and bring him back. Would you? If that's not Lady Dahlia in the photograph, then who on earth could it be? I think we do well to ask the butler a few questions. Perhaps he can clear this up for us. For some reason, the background erases the arrows on the emulator. Matthew, my boy, tell me what's up. Who's the kid? Ah, Matthew, do you have a moment? Certainly, sir. How can I help you? It's about a picture of Lady Dahlia upstairs. The one of her holding a small child. Ah yes, about that old picture. Oh God. I keep on yawning, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's not Lady Dahlia, I'm only human. That's not Lady Dahlia, I'm afraid. It's a picture of Baron Reynolds' former wife, Lady Viola. But I certainly understand why you would mistake one for the other. They were virtually identical in their appearance, their gestures, and even in the way they moved. So that photo isn't of Lady Dahlia, but of an earlier wife of the Baron. Wow, imagine finding someone who looks that much like you. What are the odds? Is there a chance the two were relatives of one another? I've never heard anything to suggest as much, sir. It just happened one day. The Baron arrived home, and at his side was Lady Dahlia. I'm sorry to say that's all I really know about the matter. Not at all. You've been most helpful. Thank you, Matthew. How odd. The more I hear, the stranger the whole affair starts to sound. Weird stuff going on. Oh, the kitty. The kitty. You got something for us? Glasses. These are Simon's glasses. Oh, they found a glass of the dead guy? But how on earth did they end up here? This could be a crucial clue in the investigation. I think it's best if we took these to Inspector Chelmy. What's the matter, Mr. Layton? Inspector, take a look at these. These glasses belong to Simon. We found them out in the garden. What the... I imagine they simply fell off the body when it was being carried out of the village. Besides, if you have enough time to manage the village lost and found, shouldn't you be searching for Reynolds inheritance or whatever it is you're supposed to be doing? Of course, if you continue to interrupt my investigation, I have some ideas about what you can do. My sincerest apologies, Inspector. I don't like that Chelmy one bit. He reeks of smoke and he's so full of himself. And the way he treats you, Professor, is just too much. Look, my boy, pay no heed. Right now, as we have other priorities, let's go ask around and find Ramon, I mean. Ramon! Ange, have you seen Agnes? I thought it was Ange. Oh my god, Agnes. Look at you fretting away there, or whatever's the matter. Sorry to trouble you, but have you seen Ramon around here today? He was here until a while ago. No, can't say I've seen him today, which is strange considering how often he sneaks off the job. But enough of that. I hear you're quite an ace with puzzles. Would you mind helping me out with a puzzle I've been mulling over? Oh, right now we're sort of in the middle of something, but if you insist. Layton's a bit of a pushover. One-line puzzle. Oh yeah, it's a puzzle. You can draw it in one line. This one's fine. This one's fine as well. Okay, it should be this one. The other two should be fine. I've
There we
tested
go.
them.
Every puzzle has an answer.
There we go. There's actually a very easy way to tell whether or not. That's some fine work there. I was stuck on this puzzle for I don't know how long. Ah yes, you there, boy. I just had a terrible vision of you running into trouble tonight, so be careful out there, alright? Well, that was a welcome piece of news, but don't worry about me, because I don't get scared easily. Another strange gizmo, nice. Ramon, where art thou? Sir, have you seen him? You two, what you up to? Let me in on the secrets. I got it, don't tell me. I told you I got it. Out searching for somebody, huh? Looking for info, yeah? But sorry, I haven't seen your man. I'm sure you didn't see or hear anything that might help us. No. I've got nothing for you. Stop asking me about it. I see. Well, in any case, thank you for your time. Oh yeah, and good luck with your silly search. Two silly men on a silly search, right? Right. Ah, but definitely do not go poking around the tower on the north side of the village, understand? The tower on the north side of the village? How do you even get to that part of the village? Do you remember that clock tower in the square? I believe we must pass through it to get to the north side of the village. Let's go and check it out. Oh. New puzzle? Look, a candle reminds me I've heard this one before. It's a new puzzle. Light which one? You only have one match left. You want to light a room with an oil lamp, start a fire to warm room, and heat your bath water. In order to complete all the above actions, what should you light first? The Lucifer stick. Oh. Typical Layton.
I think I've got it!
Trickster puzzles, questions.
I did it!
There we go. Wonderful work, Luke. That is indeed the answer. I don't see anyone minding the shop at the moment. Perhaps you should leave for now. A pine bed. That's for later. We are leaving. Oh, whoops. Misclicked. That's a clock tower you were talking about, right, Professor? Yes, quite right. Somebody standing in front of the entrance. What's up, buddy? Move out of the way, dude. Hey there, you've been pretty busy solving puzzles, yeah? If you wanna pass through here, you need to have solved at least 12 puzzles first. But it looks like you've already done that, Well, I guess I just lied to you then. If you really want to pass through here, you're also going to have to solve one more puzzle. Okay. Strange dots. The dice below look normal enough, but if you look carefully, there's a pattern. You know the following. A is 0, B is 9, C is 6. What does D correspond to? 3. I've seen a clock before.
Luke, here's my answer.
Nice.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
The hands of a clock. Way to go. You've earned it, sir. So come on through. Are you still after that scary cat? We are looking for one of the Reynolds employees now. He's a man by the name of Ramon. You haven't seen him about, have you? Ramona? Yeah, I think I might have. Oh gosh, where did I see him? Maybe you'd better be better off asking someone else. Ask Lucy. She's standing under the clock tower. Who's Lucy? Nice animation. We can finally pass through the clock tower to the north side of the village. How exciting. I can't wait to see what's in store for us there. I'm guessing that's Lucy. Look at that cat, Professor. It's not Claudia, is it? No, of course not. It's a different cat. Yes, it's an alley cat, and judging by the way he's bullying that poor mouse, a rather mean one at that. Ah, yes, Luke, speaking of mice, have you heard this one before? New puzzle. Mice are famous for their ability to multiply at breakneck speeds. The type of mouse we have here gives birth once a month, birthing 12 babies each time. Baby mice mature and give birth 2 months after they are born. You picked up one of these darling baby mice at the pet shop and brought it home the day after he was born. In 10 months from now, how many mice will you have? I know. One. Because mice do not self-reproduce.
How does this sound? I did it!
Didn't birth any babies by itself. Correct. Excellent work, Luke. Lucy? Ow, I just hurt my foot. Hehe, what you doing? I can tell you want to ask me something, but would you mind solving my puzzle first? My little brother and I came up with this one together. Brother and sister. A boy and his sister are sitting around at the kitchen table chatting. You know, sis, if I took away 2 years from my age and gave them to you, you'd be twice my age. Well, why don't you just give me 1 more on top of that and then you'll be 3 times my age. So how old is each sibling? So, let's see. If I took away 2 years from my age and gave them to you, then she would be twice his age. Well, why don't you give me 1 more? And then it's 3 times. Okay, yeah, 6. Because 6 minus 2 is 4. And then she'll have... Oh, how old is she? So she's 2x by then, so she'll be 8. So 8 minus 2 is 6. Both 6 years old. 6 minus 3 is 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. Just 3 times 3. Yeah, with 6.
There we go.
Nice.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah, see. Was that too easy for you? Oh well, hey, you know the guy from the mansion, Ramon? He may look sedate, but my, does he like the nightlife. He's friends with that party animal, Jarvis. Jarvis? I don't believe I know the man. Where might we find him? Well, you see, Jarvis isn't the type to place much value in being gainfully employed. At this time of day, he's probably lazing about around those steps to the north. Just head up north until you hit a fork in the road, then take the path to the right. You have to go now, let's play again later. Who's Jarvis? Some more people. The cafe. Agnes, what's up? Oh dear, your fortune for this month look abysmal. I recommend solving my puzzle if you want to avoid this terrible, potentially gory fate. 1-9 puzzle again. Should be fine. Wait a second. So this one's fine. It's gonna be fine as well. This one. There's no way I can draw this.
Well, here's my guess.
Nice.
I did it!
Nice. Good stuff. When examining a picture like this, the key to spotting a fake is looking at the areas where multiple lines intersect. Or just try to draw them in one line. Well, I'm sorry to say that there's nothing you can do to change fate. Just be grin and bear it. Thank you, Agnes. Zapone! What's this? Yes, it's just as I suspected. I can tell from here, sir, you have something you want to ask me, no? Don't even try to hide it, sir. It's in your eyes, and ask you may, after you solve this puzzle for me. I will. Watch me. Island hopping. Here is an overhead view of a cluster of tropical islands. As you travel from A to B, your objective is to visit every island exactly once. The island folks say this can be accomplished with the addition of a single straight bridge. The only other rule is that your bridge can't cross over any pre-existing bridge. So where would your bridge go? Wait, so this... Yeah. I need that bridge.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Another puzzle solved. That's right. Now get out of here, out of there, and enjoy that island paradise. Yeah, it's the bridge we needed. Just as I suspected, a fellow detective. Your skills at puzzle solving are formidable, sir. Dare I say they approach my own. It's the eyes, I say. They never lie, and when they do, I know. So he doesn't know anything. It didn't help us at all. We gotta do some gizmos. We're building a doggy. No, that doesn't fit. It doesn't look like it fits, but it doesn't. There we go. Putting it there for now. Close. Oh, I forgot I don't see. They told to go to the right side. Yes. Hello? Gerard. Oh, hello there. Say, laddie. You haven't seen a big coin around here, have you? I could have sworn that I dropped a lovely one somewhere nearby. See, I always seem to be losing things nowadays, and replacing them gets mighty expensive. I've become quite a penny pincher. Don't suppose you'd mind advising me on a tiny money matter, would you? Spare change. Our rope and coins are arranged as shown below. As you pull the ends of the rope out to the left and right, the rope will draw taut and push the coins to either side. Assuming you can only keep the coins that end up on the top half. How many coins will you have? Oops. None here. None here. Here we got one. We got 2, 3, 4. Five. 6, 7, 8. 9. I think.
There we go.
Ooh.
Every
All we had to
puzzle
do was
has an
count
answer.
coins. My, what a sharp fellow you are. Now do an old man a favor and help me search for that coin, eh? I got it. I'm keeping it though. It's not stealing, I found it fair and square. Gotta look. What the hell is that? Oh, it's Jarvis. Okay, let me tell you. Lately, St Mystere has become a dangerous place. Case in point, I haven't seen Ramon since yesterday. Is that rascal missing or something? I don't know why people are disappearing, but recently they just vanish. You can't walk the streets alone. Really? Could you please elaborate a bit on what you know of these mysterious disappearances? Nope. Can't say I know the particulars of the subject. It seems to me that the only folks vanishing were the ones complaining or feeling sick or tired. I'm sorry, I don't really remember much about it. You'd probably have better luck talking with Sapone about stuff like this. I hear he's in the know about pretty much everything. Sapone, you say? Where might we find this person? He's the one we passed, though. What, you mean you didn't bump into him on the way here? I did. He's a slouching man with a fancy little mustache. You know when you see him. Oh, it's really hard to get a lead on this case. The day is far from over, Luke. Let's see what else we can find out by asking around. So we go back. Left. Okay. Lend me an ear, would you? I'd like your expert opinion on this puzzle. It won't take but a minute. Father's age. A father and son are chatting when the son poses this question. Dad, I'm 22 now, but just how old are you? The father replies, you want to know how old I am, eh? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm as old as your age, plus half of my age. How old is the father? I'm old as your age. 22. Plus half of my age is his age. Right, times 2 is 44. So it's just 44 then. Plus
Luke, here's my
half
answer.
44 is 22, right? Yeah.
Another puzzle solved.
Math. There we go. I guess I was on the right track all along. Thanks for your help, boys. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll let you get back to what you were doing. Good day. Thank you, good sir. Goodbye, good sir. Zapone, I need you. Looking into the mysterious disappearances around the village, are you? Well, let me give you my take on the situation. Well, something the matter. Ah yes, now I remember. If it's rumors you're after, take a tip from a fellow detective and Go ask Triton. He owns the village restaurant. Where's the restaurant? We're looking for the restaurant now. It's not far, just a little west of here. But before you run off again, I've got a tip for you. If you want to experience all that St Mystere has to offer, you can just roam from point A to B. Take some time and explore the village from top to bottom. You'll be glad you did. Much appreciated. We'll be sure to give that a try. Come, Luke. We have work to do. Okay. Oh! What the heck was that sound? Bruh, oh, I have just had it. Would someone please stop that awful racket? What's the matter, sir? What are you calling sir? I'm a young man. Ah, but never mind that, I'm furious. That sound, that horrible noise, I can't get a wink of sleep at night. Used to be the tower only made a noise every once in a while, but now it's been roaring non-stop. How am I supposed to sleep? You hear me, tower? How am I supposed to sleep? Please calm yourself, sir. Do you have any idea what the source of that deafening din is? You know, now that you mention it, I don't have the slightest clue about that. I've heard it's the roar of a huge monster that lives up in the tower, but who knows? So the noise is coming from the tower, is it? Okay. Oh, this time I'm just livid. It's just too much to take. The needle on my wrath meter is through the roof. Why am I so worked up, you ask? It's this blasted puzzle. I've been trying to work it out since yesterday. I just can't get it. It has me so frantic I can't sleep. Stupid puzzle. Come here and take a look, will you? He needs anger management. Pill prescription. A man has been prescribed some pills. Starting today, he must take 1 pill a day, but because the concentration of medicine is different in each pill, he must take them in a specific order. Since the pills all look the same, the man has decided to write numbers on each pill to help him remember the order of which he needs to take them. How many pills does he have to number if he wants to keep track of the order? Okay. You number all of them, and you get 9, and you can let the last one unnumbered because it's the last one, so 9.
That should do it. Ah,
it's not 9.
I thought wrong.
Too bad. What conditions will allow you to get away with labeling fewer than all 10 pills? If I don't write on the first one, I'm starting today, so he needs to take in 1 right now. So 1's gone. And it's 8 of them, and then yeah, 8 then, because he takes in the first one immediately. Show me the money. Nice.
Another puzzle solved.
What were you thinking, man? I did. I was ready to solve it all by myself. Why do you have to ruin everything? The nerve. But with that puzzle solved, I can finally sleep again, so I guess I owe you one. Thanks. I know you both have your work cut out for you, so good luck, yeah? It's a weird case. Oh. You haven't been in here yet. Talk to this dude. So I hear you two are into puzzles. I can tell. It's obvious from the way you're ogling these coins. You can smell it, can't you? Well, you're right, there's a puzzle in these coins, have a look. Equilateral triangle. In the drawing below, 10 coins are arranged from an equilateral triangle. The triangle is pointing up right now, okay, and get it to point down by moving 3 of the coins. I can.
There we
Fixed.
go. Every puzzle has an answer.
I feel like this was a puzzle that I couldn't solve as a kid. Must have been a stupid kid. Yep, it's just that I thought you guys are a bunch of puzzle friends. St Mystere is full of puzzle lovers like you two, but not all of them are nice like me. Watch your back. Okay. Triton, this must be you, yes sir? Ramon, he hasn't been around today. Sigh, it looks like we've hit another dead end. Too bad you couldn't find him. He usually sneaks out of work to come here to gossip and drink coffee. And you know, speaking of gossip, I've heard some weird rumors from my customers lately. Recently there's been talk of some strange old man running around St Mystere kidnapping people. Kidnapper? Who is this old man? I heard all this second hand, so you got me there. You need to find a better source for village gossip. You might want to try the cafe. Usually you'll hear rumors straight from the source there. It's almost sunset now, so the cafe should be open for dinner. A mysterious old man kidnapping village folk? Now that's a rumor. Still haven't found him though. Oh shit. We missed a lot of puzzles. It's getting dark outside. I'm afraid that's my cue to start closing up shop. Come by tomorrow if you get hungry. Look, let's take a moment to sum up our findings. We have a strange roaring tower, disappearing villagers, and an odd elderly kidnapper. It's all so bizarre. I can't make any sense of it all, Professor. I think we finally got some clues on our hands, my boy. Observing the nightlife in this village might tell us more of what we need to know. Great idea, Professor. Night falls. It's turned dark and Ramon's son's return. Continue the investigation to find clues. Let's go. Let's do it. 2 hours in. I'm sorry, young lady, could you help us? We're looking for someone, you see, and... Sorry, can't help you. And by can't, I mean I don't want to. I've barely even talked to Ramon, and I have no interest in this search. Hehehehe. But maybe if you help me solve this puzzle, I just might, you know, remember something. Teehee. And just who do you think you are, young lady? Wow. Lunar weights. The force of gravity on the moon is about 1/6 of that on Earth. This means that on the moon, an object weighs about 1/6 what it does on Earth. If you bring a 600-gram weight and a scale to the moon and place the weight on a scale, which by the following weights will the scale indicate? 0, lighter than 100, exactly 100, or heavier than 100 grams. Should be easy. B. Because the weight will be exactly 100 grams, but the scale will be lighter as well. Yeah.
That should do it.
Nice.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah, right. This right skill will indicate weight less than hundreds. The scale is always set to 0 with the weight of the scale tray included. There we go. You know, I've heard that if you aren't careful walking around St Mystere at night, you can run into trouble. I bet Ramon wasn't being careful. What exactly do you mean? And she runs off? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna look at the puzzles that I haven't found yet. There seems to be a puzzle embedded in this door. A fascinating puzzle appears to be acting as some sort of lock for this door. How delightful puzzle. Look, my boy, why don't you give this puzzle a try? I'm almost certain the door will open if you solve it. Okay. Get the ball out. Oh, what are these? Come on. Oh, come on.
Well, here's my guess.
I wasted so many moves.
Professor, I've solved it!
Professor! Well done. With all those blocks in the way, getting your ball to the goal was harder than you expected, wasn't it? Very nice. The door should open right up. Let's go inside. Strange house. Grandma Riddleton! Why, hello there. Do you often find yourselves hopelessly, achingly, painfully stuck on puzzles? Well then, Sonny, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Granny Riddleton's puzzle shack. Granny Riddleton, where can we find this lady? Isn't it obvious? She's right in front of you, boy. It's no wonder you have trouble solving puzzles. Yes, you are gazing at the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton, guide to the puzzled puzzlers. Beautiful and clairvoyant? Professor, do you know what she's going on about? Fret not, Luke. Why don't you let me do the talking here? Sorry to disturb you, Mr. Riddleton, but by clairvoyant, do you mean you say that you have psychic powers? Can you do things like, say, pick up a criminal out of a crowd or visualize the location of lost objects? Pshaw, any fortune teller can do that. So what if you can see a few days into the future? Big whoop. My speciality, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss. Surely you boys have had a few of those, eh? No need to turn red. It happens to the best of puzzlers. What I do, you see, is I take those poor lost little puzzles and invite them to come stay with me. Wow, so the puzzles that we have forgotten about, those puzzles are here now? Not quite, boy. I'm here to welcome puzzles that have no other place to stay in this village. It looks like you finally worked out what makes me so amazing, boy. Now go ahead and give the knock on the door of the little shack. Behind me inside you'll find rows of cute little jars, with each of them with a forgotten puzzle stuffed inside. I bet you can find this forgotten puzzle of yours somewhere in the midst of all my little pretties. Okay. I have quite a few missed puzzles. Triangles and ink. There are two shapes, one large and one small. Each is made up of little triangles. Dipping your fountain pen in the ink one time gives you just enough to draw 4 little triangles as depicted by the shape. How many times you should dip? I can draw this. Wait, I can... Wait, it's 36, but it's not. It's... Because this one, we don't need to draw the middle one. So I can leave this one out. This one, this one. This. So how many do I still have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 7. 21 divided by 3 is 7.
Another puzzle solved.
Thank you, thank you. I only need to draw 21 triangles, and I can draw 3 at a time. Racetrack riddle. Distance 3 races can run out the racetrack and 1 minute is listed below. Horse 2 laps, 3 laps, 4 laps. The horses line up at the starting line and start running in the same direction. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? Wait, the 3 racers can run around the racetrack in 1 minute is listed below. So in 1 minute time, he does 2 laps. 1 minute time, he does 3 laps. 1 minute time, he does 4 laps. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? 1.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Some just take longer to do it. Not too bad. Strange gizmo again. As you can see, what we've got there is some dirt and dustpan made of matchsticks. Okay, move 2 matchsticks and change the position so that dustpan is holding. I can.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Oh. I just sent something to Layton. Okay, I think we're almost out of puzzles to solve in the little shack 5-card shuffle. 3 of the 4 images shown below are the exact same picture rotated in a variety of ways. Can you find the odd one out? So... no, it's like this. So A and B match. A and C match. It's D.
I think I've got it! Layton's apprentice saves the day!
There we go. Painting scrap, nice. Milk pitchers. We have a 10-liter pitcher full of milk, an empty 7-liter pitcher, and an empty 3-liter pitcher. The pitchers are marked, and the task is to provide 10 liters of milk that are both 7 and 10 hold 5. Was my fan blowing in? Was my fan blowing into the mic? It was. Damn. There we go.
How does this sound?
Another strange gizmo. Let's go. Camera and case. While walking through a market on holiday, you notice a small stand selling cameras. A camera and a case set is selling for 310 pounds. The merchant tells you that the camera costs 300 bucks more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. You decide to just buy the case without the camera, and the merchant 100. How much change should you get back? The merchant tells you that the camera costs 300 more than the case itself. So you have the price of the case, which is X. And the camera costs 300 plus X. And these two added together is 310. Oh my god. Which means 2x equals 10. So x equals 5. So I should get 95 back. I think.
There we go.
Still got basic math.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Yeah. Good thinking. The merchant had an awfully misleading way to explain things, didn't he? Make sure you don't get tricked. Yeah. I can still do basic math, so we're okay. For now. 5 suspects. Five suspects are called into police headquarters for questioning. They give the following statements: one of the 5 of us is lying. 2 of the 5 of us are lying. I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. Don't listen to any word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. All 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars. The police only want to release the suspect who are telling the truth. How many people should they let go? There's only one way to let someone go in this situation though, because A says 1 is lying, so they would have to let 4 people go. B, so it's 3 people go. C, 2 people go. D says 1, and E says stay all. The police want to release the suspect. I need to say someone, so it's gotta be D then, because that's the only way that one person gets out. Oh. Oh, how many people should they let go? Oh. I thought it was who should they let go. Well, still 1. Oh, it could be 0.
That should do it.
If they're all lying. No, because they can't all be lying.
Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right, every suspect accuses a different number of people. If anyone was telling the truth, there had to be 1 suspect. No more or less. The only suspect whose statement fits that condition is D. Looks like he's a free man now. Strange gizmo, let's go. Just a few more juice pictures. I am sweating balls, dude. Oh my god. Oh, it's the same puzzle. Almost got me fooled.
There we go.
Almost.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yes, sir. Strange gizmo again. Three umbrellas. Three identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas labels, what percentage chance is there that only two people will walk off with their own umbrella? Well, it's 100, because if two people walk off with their own, they all have their own.
There we go. Frankly, I'm ashamed.
No, okay. Three identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in the stand. Some of the owners don't check their umbrellas labels. Percentage chance. Oh, I put it the other way around. It's not 0% chance. Because if... Oh, it's a 0% chance. Because if two of them have it right, the third one has it right as well. So there's no way that only two of them have it right. It's either
Luke, here's my
none of them
answer.
or all three of them. Or, I mean, one of them or all three of them.
Another puzzle solved.
Oh, that's stupid. If two people managed to grab their own umbrella, the third one would left with only one umbrella at their own. Yeah. Blue bets for Luke. One more. Let's see. Stamp Stumper. Stamp Stumper. You just got back from a post office where you bought a sheet of stamps with values ranging from 10 cents to a pawn. You attach the pawn stamp, set it aside, now you can divide the remaining 7 differently shaped groups of stamps, each value up to 1. Okay. One, two, three. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right.
That should do it.
Whoops.
Oh,
I made a mistake. Don't give her son enough. Oh, different shapes. Different shape. Why different shapes though? These are all different shapes, right?
Luke, here's my answer.
Nice.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Success. Oops. And that's about it. That's all for all the puzzles in here. Build a dog. Do I have everything? No, I don't. Almost though, almost. Collect info at the cafe. I need to pass, Gerald. Let me through. Oh, Gerard. Oh goodness, whatever shall I do? What seems to be the trouble, sir? Let's see here. Strong, young, and you look like you have a good back. Oh, thank heavens you came along. I beg your pardon? I've searched everywhere and I just can't find the thing. Oh, I suppose I must have dropped it when I was out strolling by the park this afternoon. I would go search for it myself, but it's dark outside now. It is awfully scary out there. Oh. Whoops. It's just that, well, I'm no spring chicken anymore, and my eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be. So how about it, laddie? Will you help out an old man and go search in front of the park for me? What? But we are in the middle of our investigation right now. Now, Luke. No need to be rude. After all, the park is but a small way away. And who knows, we might actually find some new information to aid our case there. Besides, helping those in need is the duty of any gentleman. Splendid. I'll wait right here for you to come back. I'm counting on you. One more detail, please, sir. What exactly did you drop? Drop by... Oh my. Now what was it? But it's right, it was my watch. Actually my best wristwatch. Bring it back for me, laddie. Okay. We're going for a watch. And he's just creepily waiting at us. Okay. Yawn. Gerard lost something again? I think he's getting a bit slow. He's always dropping stuff. So, what did he drop this time? Let me guess. Was it a wristwatch? Indeed, he did drop a wristwatch. Did you pick it up around here? Well, actually no, because Beatrice was the one who found it. Thing is, it was already late when she found it, so she decided to hold it until the morning. Go to the inn and you can probably ask her for it. So there you go. Now that you've got your I've got your attention, could you give me a hand and solve this puzzle? Dark places really scare me, but I wanted to solve this puzzle so much I came out here for help. The puzzle is all about stars, you see. Maybe you can make sense of the thing. Of course, I'd be happy to help you with it. Okay. Stars in the sky. Look, a giant star in the night sky. How many triangles can you find in the picture? Be sure to count every overlapping triangles separately. I hate these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There we go. Frankly, I'm ashamed.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12.
There we go.
I
Every
missed 2 of
puzzle
them.
has an answer.
12 triangles. Okay. Hey, thanks so much. I can finally go home and get some sleep. Yawn. I remember Beatrice from the inn was the one to find Gerard's watch. Don't forget to ask her about it, okay? Okay, see you tomorrow. Yawn. Come, Luke, let's go. Stuffed bear, this is for Luke. Ask about the watch at the inn. Beatrice. Hello there, boys. Stirring in for the night already? Good evening, Beatrice. I heard that you find a wristwatch out by the entrance of the park. Oh, that old thing doesn't belong to you, Professor? Oh no, it's Gerard's. He dropped it today while wandering about and asked me to help him find it. Why am I not surprised? That man sheds more stuff than a cat sitting by a fireplace. Alright then, here's that watch. You know, it makes sense that it belongs to Gerard. I was just thinking to myself, the professor is far too fashionable to be wearing this old thing. Haha ha, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Oh yes, and just out of curiosity, you haven't seen Ramon about lately, have you? Ramon, that skinny man with the big purple lips. No, he hasn't come by today. But you know, for all his fancy clothing, I hear he's actually quite the layabout. He's probably off idling at the cafe. Why not check for him there? I see. If that's the case, I'd like to go to the cafe right away. Do you mind keeping the front door open a little longer? Oh, don't worry, Professor. Another guest arrived to stay at the night, and I'm setting up his room. Besides, my door is always open for a dashing gentleman such as yourself. Oh, we gotta give him back his watch. Oh, so you found my watch, did you? But of course, a gentleman always helps those in distress. Speaking of which, we're still quite worried about Ramon's whereabouts and should probably return to our search now. Yep, St Mystere is strange like that. Despite its size, it can be quite challenging to find people. It can feel like running around a maze. Speaking of mazes, you ever heard of this one, laddie? We really must be... Oh, come on. We're never gonna find Ramon. He's dead. On the run. A mysterious bandit is on the run and trying to escape the police who are hot on his trail. His entrance to this part of time is marked with an arrow. This particular bandit follows a peculiar creed and has vowed never to go backwards or turn around. Also, whenever he comes to a junction, he will always turn left or right. Now, as you can see from the map, this part of town has multiple exits, which are labeled A to G. All of the exits of all the exits here, which one will the bandit never be able to pass through? Junction. A safe. She should be fine. F is fine, E is fine. D and C are fine, so it's B.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right, as you can see, it doesn't matter. We got it though. You're a sharp one, laddie. You know, if you're looking for someone, you should ask around at the inn or cafe. As you know, the inn is right by the entrance to the village. The cafe is right at the fork in the road just north of here. Ooh, I don't know why I keep yawning. We've already searched the inn, but checking the cafe sounds like a good idea. We'll be sure to stop by. Alright then, thanks again, you really helped me out. Think nothing of it, sir. Dream Rock, Layton. I think. It's quite then still Layton. Well, it's better, but it's still much to be done. Oh, he has 2 rugs. No, there we go. Yes. Our first fit. And we continue. Professor, there's a cat here. Oh, yeah. Oh, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Animals are very dear to you, aren't they, Luke? Well, I have just a puzzle for you then. Cats and mice. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? Five cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice? 100 minutes. Five? Because 5 in 5 minutes would make it 100 minutes. It's like this. Minutes. Mice. Minutes and mice. So it's 5 cats still. Right? Oh,
Well,
let's
here's my
see.
guess.
Nice.
Professor, I've solved it!
5 cats. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. If the mouse hunt continues another 5 minutes, you can expect a total of 10 mice to get caught. In other words, 10 mice, 10 minutes. 20 mice, 20 minutes, okay. Swarna, welcome. What's your favorite Layton game? Last time. 100% last time. So I can't wait to do the other games in order to play last time. Well, I think that's what it's no, the Forgotten Future, I think it is. I've always played it in Dutch, so I think it's Professor Layton and the Forgotten Future, I think. Yeah, the green one. The green one. Good evening to you, sir. It's almost my bedtime, but I've got one more puzzle for you. Want to see it? 1,000 times. What on earth is this message getting at? The following is written on a piece of paper you picked up. Is 1,000 times. To turn this phrase smashed into a proper sentence, all you need to do is fill in the blank space with a single letter of the alphabet. But what letter could it be? You'll need to use the same letter of all 3 blank spaces. A is 1,000 times AA. B is 1,000 times BB. C, CC. M. 1 meter is 1,000 millimeters.
Luke, here's my
A
answer.
metric system. No, so the Forgotten Future is my
Critical
favorite
thinking is the key
one.
to
What's
success.
yours? I don't know if you have played all of them, or I think one on the 3DS that I haven't played yet. I don't know which one, because I haven't played it. I think something about the mask. Something about a mask one. How'd you like my puzzle? Good fun, right? You did such a good job. I'll tell you a secret. I heard that there's a manning monster in the tower, and that's why everyone now stays away. I'm not silly enough to think that there's actually a monster inside, but the place is dangerous, so be careful in there, mister. Okay, it's for Layton. I'm just gonna go ahead in the cafe. Has anyone seen my friend? Grum. Oh there. I've never seen your face in here before. Will you be, pal? Oh, I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to inquire and I just clicked on accident. Not here for the special then, huh? Well, what do you want to know? No one has seen or heard from Ramon, the servant at Reynolds Manor, since this afternoon, but we've looked around everywhere to no avail. It's like he just vanished from St Mystere. While talking with Triton earlier, he mentioned the strange old man who is said to lurk around the village. Do you perchance know anything about such an individual? An old man? Oh, right, that old rumor. So you have heard of him before. If you have any information, anything at all, please share it with us. You're not from around here, are you? Thing is, I can't have you spreading wild rumors about St Mystere to the outside world now, can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you. Whoa, I see you've solved 30 puzzles. Alright then. Here's an earful for you. I know a fellow who swears down that he saw a strange old geezer skittering about the village. The fellow I know is prosecute though. He's a wee one, but he's got the appetite of a wolf. Do you know where we might find this prosecutor? Can't say for sure, but at this hour, well, he's probably at home snacking on something. His house on the road that winds up north from here, so why don't you go and pay that walking fridge a visit? I will. I love Last Spectre. Oh yeah, the one with, well, the Spectre. I was having doubts about playing this series in order of release or chronological order, because you know Spectre happens basically before this game and the other games. But I'm gonna play it either way. When I get there. But I like the game as well. But Forgotten Future, I think, no, Forgotten Future was the second one I ever played. But I just love it so much. And then, I don't know which is next. I have no clue. Let's see. The little wee man. Hey, what do you want? Spit it out so I can get back to my dinner. I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about the village. Could I ask you for a more detailed account of what you saw? Ah, okay, chomp num num. I think it was something like 4 days ago. That is creepy. That is so creepy though. I was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. So I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there. Up close it was some spooky old guy with a huge gobble snarf sack. Chomp nom nom. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted, ran off, just like that. I think that widow is the one who's been kidnapping people. If you gotta be out at night, be careful, right? Interesting. Yawn. There's an old dude kidnapping people with a sack, but nobody notices? Oh gosh, sorry Professor, it's not that the investigation is boring me, I'm just a little sleepy. Oh my god. It's late now, let's report our findings to everyone at the manor and call it a day. Yes, we shall. Oh, we found Ramon. Professor, look over there. Oh my gosh, is that Ramon? So there is an old guy.
Oh, look, sir, hold it there.
Right behind you.
The sound's a bit broken.
My word.
Not creepy at all, dude. Not creepy at all. Oh no, we've lost him. Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it, that was Ramon. Does that mean that the kidnapper killed Ramon too? Ugh. Steady there, Luke. I think we do well to return to the site of Ramon's disappearance. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see? Right, lead on, Professor. We need to check the site of Ramon's kidnapping for clues. You're absolutely right, Professor. Professor, look at this. A second cogwheel. This appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Reynolds Manor. Do you think it might help us find who is responsible for both crimes? Perhaps. At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Dahlia. Come, Luke, back to the manor. Chapter 4, Night Falls completed. After seeing Ramon's kidnapping, the professor and Luke returned to the manor to report their findings. We have urgent news. Ramon has been kidnapped. Kidnapped. What? Who? How? I must inform my lady at once. My lady, something terrible has happened. So are you saying that Ramon also has also been involved in some kind of foul play? No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him post-haste. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the village into a frenzy? The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Ramon being kidnapped in the village. I'm afraid you may be dealing with a serial murderer. We must rally the people of St Mystere and organize a search. Mr. Layton, last time I looked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize a search first thing in the morning. We have no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers. While we wait here bickering, poor Ramon may already be... everyone, your attention please. Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it? My sincerest apologies, my lady, but it's Ramon. He's returned. Returned? But he's been brainwashed. Yes, after the professor honored us with a visit, I went shopping at the market. Why do we ask? Just what is going on here? So he got kidnapped and now he doesn't know? There you have it, Layton. Now will you finally leave the detective work to the detective? But we saw it. We saw it happen right before your eyes. Ramon, don't you remember any of this? That's enough, Luke. But no, he was... I must apologize, Inspector Chelmy. It was dark out and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day and I do believe we could all use a little rest. He's gonna play it cool. I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village. Well, good night to you all then. Head back to the inn. Matthew. What happened? Inspector Chelmy and my lady have already retired for the night. Ramon's likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try and get some rest. Good night, sir. I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw in the streets. No, I'm certain that it was Ramon. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return, healthy as can be, an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him. It's so peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this, but St Mystere? Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There is something very peculiar about this whole village. Yes, in most places no one would stand for this, but we've seen that St Mystere is anything but normal. Ramon's memory was added to the list of mysteries. Ooh. And we still missed some puzzles. Again. And the next day. Good morning, everybody. Yes, don't you worry, I'll let them know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was from an Inspector Chell something or other. From Inspector Chelmy? He just kept saying that it was urgent and that you should meet him at Reynolds Manor at once. He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe so, we won't know until we get there. So, come Luke. And now we are supposed to meet up with Chelmy. However... I have no clue. However, this is where I'm gonna take a break. We are 3 hours in. It's not bad. 46 puzzles. Not bad at all. I'm flying through this game. So next time I will update again on what happened last time, but I'm gonna leave it here for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you the next time when I continue the series. Goodbye, subscribe, then you won't miss it.